In version 23, a lot of icon redesign has occurred, with the goal of making the icons more visually consistent, easier to understand, and sufficiently distinct. Some icons have also been redesigned to take advantage of high-resolution displays. A pretty easy example to see here is the new constraint icons in 2D sketch mode. Previously, these got a little blurry, and they were kind of hard to see. For icons that look more visually distinct than their predecessors, we could take a look at the 2D fillet and 2D chamfer icons. Icons of similar type, for example patterns and mirrors, also now have similar color consistency, so you can quickly find these in the ribbon. Icon simplification, such as for the equation editor and global parameters, makes the distinct function of the icons more readily apparent without visual distractions. These new icons are all over the product, starting at the home window. The most notable change here is that the assembly icon now has a yellow component. Though it seems like a small change, in a lot of cases the light blue component used to get lost, and it could be hard to tell the difference between an assembly icon and a part icon, for example in the File Explorer or the Assembly Explorer. Now when browsing your documents, you can really quickly figure out which ones visually are from an assembly. While we're on the subject of Windows Explorer, we've also made consistent all of the icons representing every different file type that a Libre can output. These are all now super high resolution and should make browsing your documents a little bit more pleasant. While a lot of icons in the product remain somewhat unchanged, there are some areas of the product with completely overhauled icons, such as the Sheets and Views section of the 2D Drawings workspace. Whereas these used to have very inconsistent styles, now they all follow the same visual pattern. Finally, we've made a lot of improvements to the consistency of the icons. For example, in previous versions, the new subassembly icon and the Windows Explorer version of the assembly icon and the Design Explorer version of the assembly icon and the Workspace version might all have been different. Now they're all the same everywhere, and there should be no confusion about what kind of document you're working in or looking at in the Design Explorer or working at in Windows. This additional consistency and visual simplification product-wide should make your experience learning and using Libre Design much easier.